Okay, that was a wild, wild weekend to stay alliterative with our W's. Brings us to our next segment. What were those judges thinking? Which Willie B really wants to talk about Area E first.
Well, we both want to talk
Okay. So how many do they take to state in Area E? There was five bands. Those bands in order, I'll just get that out of the way. Pearland, Dawson, Clearbrook, Dickinson, and Clements. All right. Go for it.
Well, we'll look at. Do you want to say the obvious
Why don't
stuff?
you prepare
the
this
obvious
stuff
stuff
first?
yet?
Just jump in.
All right. So yeah, in prelims, there was a very rare occurrence of a ordinal tie.
It should be a rare occurrence, almost an occurrence that never happens.
Yes, because it is technically not supposed to happen. What we have found out
Why is that? Go on.
There is actually an error within the system. It's supposed to automatically detect ties, so the judges can quickly fix the numbers to avoid that from happening.
Yeah, because they are using Competition Suite, and as someone who judges, and I use Competition Suite, the color changes orange or red to let you know you have a tie in your subcaptions with another one. So then you go back and it'll tell you which one shows the tie. So really, there is no excuse for not noticing if you have a tie, even if you have 29 programs to judge. Comp Suite should, it's never not happened with me, should tell you if there's a tie. Continue.
And if the judge doesn't notice, the head judge should.
Yeah, I believe
Gotcha.
The head judge at this contest, Bill Duggan.
That's interesting. I would have said Dugan, but
Dugan?
Whatever.
I don't know.
Kiski. I mean, Kiski's obviously right.
But ideally, the head judge should also be able to catch a mistake like that. However, mistakes happen, things slip through the cracks, and especially if the head judge is expecting, Competition Suite automatically shows the ties to the judges, so that won't happen. But yeah, that is probably, it might have happened before way back when, but it is the first time that I have ever seen an ordinal tie. So that is something that was definitely interesting.
Right. And we don't know. Now, here's an explanation for UIL judges. We deal with 1,000 points, not 100. We deal with 1,000 points. So if we look at Pearland, for example, I'm just going to look at we're looking at what is their prelims recap.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 points total. 1,000 points total. So I believe ensembles 400, woodwinds are 300, content is 300, which gives you 1,000 points. So in prelims, Pearland got a 380 out of 400 in ensemble, 270 out of 300 in woodwinds, and 275 out of 300 for content, giving them a total of 925. You could just call it a 92.5. I don't know why we don't do that. I think Comp Suite could actually just figure that out for you. So this particular judge had a tie 943 for two different groups. Now the rankings were very different, but it ended up the same number for both, and the last number, which again, Comp Suite should have alerted that whether you have a sub-caption tie or a full caption tie, or a full total tie, it should have told you. That's wacky. All right, continue.
Also, just a plain ordinal. Clements got first.
Y'all keep saying Clements. Isn't it Clements? It's Clements.
Clements got first in brass.
Kiski.
I say Clements.
Clements got first in brass.
First in brass. Now,
followed by Dickinson in second in brass.
Now, full transparency, I used to write for Dickinson, but my sister-in-law is the assistant band director there. So Dickinson, a great playing band who finished fourth. That's not out of the realm of possibility. But if we look at the recap of the numbers of Clements, they were 9th in woodwinds, 1st in brass, 12th in percussion, 6th from one visual, 4th in the other visual. The outlier would be the 1st in brass. If we're just looking at the cold, hard facts. Continue.
And then I would think that Dawson would have scored a little bit higher in brass.
4th in brass was pretty low for them.
Agreed.
Or technically 5th in brass.
Oh, that's right.
7th in content.
Because as you had mentioned, every music judge, woodwinds, brass, percussion, has an music ensemble caption, subcaption, then their woodwinds, brass, or percussion, and then content. So you're still judging music ensemble, but then you're also judging your primary and then content. Now, is the content for that specific woodwind, brass, or percussion, or is it content for music ensemble?
That's the one that we are not sure of. Let us
Because
know.
if I looked at that
we do
without
not
knowing,
know.
I would assume I'm judging percussion content, woodwind content, brass content, and just ensemble performance. That's how I would read it. But I haven't gone through the TMAA training. Plus, I bragged for so many Texas bands, so there's no way I could judge area. But okay, what else you got? Or is that it? This is pretty tame. What were the judges thinking?
Nothing
It was
too
just
unbelievable.
And especially like when you go to finals, I think things pretty normal.
No ties.
No ties. And just I think, especially going off of prelims, nothing sticks out to me as egregious. So yeah, I think the judges.
Mainly
it's
just
more.
the
It's
tie
not.
thing.
It's
and
what
the-
was comp suite thinking.
What was
Yeah, what was
competition
comp
suite
suite
thinking? I like that.
Also, look at Perlin's percussion total score in finals.
Almost perfect.
994.
That percussion section has improved immensely. They've got a new teacher in the last few years.
They got the same score in prelims as they did in finals.
Did they really?
994 in both.
Whew. I mean, that's basically almost as perfect as you can get without being perfect. I have always surmised that band and drum corps recaps should look like a zip code. Because if you look at WGI recaps, they're all over the place. And to me, that speaks to what you bring in as a judge. You can have a great playing band and a 10th place percussion, which we just talked about with Mo and Gene. You could be the opposite of that decades ago with Marcus in an amazing percussion section and an average band. No disrespect, but that was what they were known for. And now everything's just amazing over there. So I like to see, yes, there's dominance in times, but then I like to see that Elkins can get 9th, but 5th in percussion. You know, like we're going to reward your percussion instead of going, well, the percussion is great, but everything else was whatever. So we're going to put everybody
Music
down.
7th or something like that. Yeah.
But to me, this I like that they do this, and
I like the
it
sheets.
allows to and a group can get up in the top, but then maybe a caption is lower than they would like. I'm all for that. Not all sections are equal at all times.
I think this is a
like
vast improvement over the
It
old
is.
ones.
It's a good representation of when you can go to your because percussion and color guard are so separate from the band as much as we want to make them apart. They rehearse differently in different spots. They come in a week earlier. So they're, a percussion section can feel excited like, hey, we won drums. We might have got 10th overall, but we won drums.
Yeah.
Or we won color guard, but our band was 10th, something like that. Yeah. That was great.